Welcome to another edition of Timberwolves Fast Break. The Timberwolves suffer their second loss of the season, a 28-point loss, 134-106. The final Milwaukee Bucks just dominant in the second half. Kevin, the Wolves only trailed by 7 after that first half. What was the difference after that first half, do you think?
Well, I thought the Wolves, like you said, they played pretty well in the first half. Start of that third quarter, they started missing shots. They started turning the ball over. That kind of ignited the Bucks' fast break, and then Antetokounmpo's out in the open court, and that's exactly where you don't want him. And next thing you know, that deficit of 7 points is like 18-20, and this game was over. So points in the paint was a big issue, too, tonight. Minnesota just could not bring in enough rebounds. He got a rebound tonight as well. So, yeah, that big lineup there for Milwaukee was a problem.
Right. You hear Ryan talk a lot about the system, and I think a big part of that is defending the paint.
Right.
You have a player like Karl-Anthony Towns who is at the top of the league as far as defending two-point attempts. So if he's not there, you have a massive hole to fill, and this was like not the right opponent for them to have to figure that out. You have a team that wanted to get the ball in the paint, and that's where they excel. And without a player like Karl-Anthony Towns, it was wide open for them tonight.
Let's take a look at the final numbers from this evening. You mentioned points in the paint. Take a look at that right in the middle of your screen there. Milwaukee's 62 to the Timberwolves' 38. Giannis, 34 points for the Bucks on the night. Let's hear now from head coach of the Timberwolves, Ryan Saunders, about just getting away from the system they're used to playing.
I think we learned, situations that those guys can be comfortable in, situations where they can help our team, and I saw that we have a number of guys who can contribute on a nightly basis. So all in all, when you go, obviously you want to go 2-0, you want to win every game, but when your best player is out, you go 1-1, You feel good about that, but you still want to play within the system, and we got away from that a little bit tonight.
We have a busy week of Wolves hoops coming up on Fox Sports North. The Wolves back on the road for one game against rookie Ja Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant averaging 18.8 points per game, but Karl-Anthony Towns making his return. Wolves Live begins at 6:30. We're back at Target Center on Friday when the struggling Warriors visit our state of Minnesota. Then on Sunday, the Wolves Live begins a little bit earlier at 2 o'clock here at Fox Sports North as the Nuggets come to town. Again, the Wolves move to 4-2 on the season. We'll see you on Wednesday when the Wolves play at the Memphis Grizzlies. Our coverage begins at 6:30.